welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Today I'm going to bring you another installment of my favorite bands from A to Z. One letter at a time. I won't stop until I reach the tail end of the alphabet. The previous episode highlighted K, which stood for Kicks. So, at long last, we made it to the letter L. There's a rather lengthy list of potential choices at our disposal, such as Lamb of God, Linkin Park, Loverboy, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Living Colour, Little Feat, Like a Storm, Lifehouse, Little River Band, Lustra, Lost Dogs, Lonely the Brave, Lacuna Coil, Love and Rockets, Little Big Town, Lamb Chop, Liquid Blue, Liars, Let Down, Less Than Jake, L7, Low, Led Zeppelin, Love Battery, Luna, Lush, Lettuce, Lost Prophets, Life of Agony, and Love Bites. After a healthy amount of contemplation, I was pleased to let Led Zeppelin take the lead. What else can be said about Led Zeppelin that hasn't already been said? Rather than rehashing the same information again, I think I would be better off implementing a handy-dandy Q&A format. If I bumped into a fellow Led Zeppelin fan, what questions would invariably come up during our conversation, and how would I reply to those questions? Let's find out. First question. How long have I been a fan of Led Zeppelin? I started diligently following Led Zeppelin around 2014, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I sort of indirectly brushed up against them by watching that 70s show on a regular basis when I was growing up. Unbeknownst to me until much later, each of the episode titles in Season 5 actually coincided with a different Led Zeppelin track. Now that was a great idea. Next question. What's my favorite Led Zeppelin song? Phew, there are so many bangers that it's nearly impossible to pin down just one favorite. Contrary to its name, Heartbreaker always fills my heart with joy when I hear it. I'm addicted to the marvelous main riff. Next question. What's my favorite Led Zeppelin album? If you ask me, the band reached their full potential on Led Zeppelin 2. It's totally devoid of any duds. After one hit song ends, another immediately takes its place. Led Zeppelin 2 never wears out its welcome. Next question. Which member of the extremely cohesive lineup do I like best? No offense toward Plant, Jones, or Bonham, but I've always fixated on Jimmy Page. The man, the myth, the legend. His guitar expertise is absolutely second to none. I'm not ashamed to admit that sometimes I skip the first half of certain songs so that I can quickly get straight to the guitar solo. I feel particularly fond of instrumentals like Black Mountain Side that give Jimmy an opportunity to step up and take charge. Oh yeah! Now it's Jimmy's time to shine. Next question. Did I ever get a chance to see a Led Zeppelin live show? In case you couldn't tell, I wasn't even born yet when Led Zeppelin called it quits. A few years ago, Robert Plant was scheduled to perform at Bourbon and Beyond, about half an hour away. My dad purchased tickets. Unfortunately, it started pouring down rain the day of the show. Since it was held outdoors, the whole venue turned into a giant mud puddle. Everyone got covered in mud. Although several acts were still determined to be there, Robert Plant wasn't one of them. Obviously, that was really disappointing. You can't control the weather. Next question. What tune exposed me to Led Zeppelin for the first time? I can't remember exactly which one, but I want to say that the quite immaculate Immigrant Song represented the first time I ever crossed paths with Led Zeppelin. Next question. Which Led Zeppelin track have I listened to most recently? Just yesterday, I went back to I Can't Quit You, Baby. Next question. Do I currently have any Led Zeppelin items in my possession? You bet I do. An enthralling black t-shirt right here. Plus, a sticker with a very similar design. Last question. What's my favorite quality about Led Zeppelin? I would probably say the thing that stuns me the most is how enduring the band's legacy is proven. No new music in over 40 years, and yet Led Zeppelin remains stubbornly intertwined in our society. A lot of Led Zeppelin tunes still make frequent appearances on various radio stations. Not to mention, album sales aren't stagnant either. Fans continue to express what Led Zeppelin means to them. They aren't going away anytime soon. Led Zeppelin may be gone, but they're certainly not forgotten. They live on in some form through the collective effort of fans like you and me. Well, now you know what my favorite band is that starts with the letter L. I would love to hear what your favorite band is in the comments. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Till then, rock on.